Alrighty folks, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to some more LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4. This one is going to be for level number 10, Tom Riddle's Diary free play. So we're now in the double digits of this free play, which is exciting. But as you'll see, we are going to save the 1 student in Peril, get the 4 House Crests, and the 3 character tokens as well. Now True Wizard is going to be 70,000 studs, which we made easier with our multipliers. And required characters, it is important to note that you must have a Dark Arts Wizard. For us, we've gone with Tom Riddle, as well as Griphook for a key character. And it's kind of ironic that we're using Tom Riddle in Tom Riddle's Diary. Sorry, I didn't do that on purpose. We only got Tom Riddle because he was just the easiest Dark Arts Wizard to unlock ultimately. But anyway, select Tom Riddle's Diary. Free play, you can select any character you've got. It'll give you all the ones you need. But anyways, we're going to get started straight away. We're in the bathroom here, and in the back left-hand corner, you'll notice a chest with some silver chains on it, so use reductor to blow that up. Then that'll cause a little plunger thing to appear, so hop on it and bounce around the area, squashing these 5 little puddles of water. They're kind of around the middle of the area. Once you've got all those taken care of, that'll get you your first House Crest. Then over here on the far right hand side is going to be character token number 1. So use your Dark Arts Wizard. Again, we've got Tom Riddle, and use his dark magic to bust open that black and red little chest, which will get you the first character token, which actually happens to be Moaning Myrtle, who is the ghost that we're battling here. Now I've got this sped up a ton because this just took like a couple minutes in real time, so I had to, you know, quickly speed it up, because basically Moaning Myrtle is just chucking objects at you from the stalls, and you've got to use Leviosa to throw them back at her, so it's a little redundant. But yeah, if you are in a hurry, by the way, with the collectibles while we're in a little bit of downtime just doing some story, we do have video links in the description which should be able to help you fast forward between all the collectibles. We got the video links for all the collectibles, including the House Crests and the character tokens and the student apparel as well, so that is nice. I think next up on the docket is going to be the student in peril, which is not going to be for another little while, so we just have to get through some story before we can worry about that. But we are getting to the end of the battle here. Any second now, Myrtle is going to throw an object. There we go, throw it back at her, and then we'll zap her silly, and here we are. We're now inside Tom Riddle's Diary, actually playing as Tom Riddle, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, we're going to get it started in the middle of the area there, or kind of towards the back. Use Leviosa to shuffle that bookshelf around, and then you can actually pick up a bone from there. And then we're also going to deal with these earmuffs here, put them on, and then we'll just get rid of some of the story stuff before we worry about any of the collectibles, because we're gonna have to do the story stuff. So we thought I just thought I'll knock that out real quick, and then we'll come back. Now, I haven't said that you need a strength character for this level. However, if you have been following along and doing all the levels in order, you would have purchased Hagrid or any other strength character before the beginning of level 9, so you should have one unlocked. If you don't, you can always just create a strength potion. So I didn't put Hagrid at the beginning because he's not strictly required. He's just helps because you can save yourself the effort by not having to make the strength potion, which, in my opinion, I would definitely do that. But anyways, when we're ready, most importantly, on the far right hand side of the area, you'll notice a bookshelf puzzle. So we know what to do there. Use Hermione to complete that. Just repeat the pattern of tiles back, and then that'll actually drop out a little key. So we'll pick that up, and we will mosey on over to the left hand side of the area where we'll notice a little lock. So place the key in there, and that is going to actually free up the student in peril from that little closet there. So then we're going to swiftly move on to the second House Crest. So in the middle there along the front, you'll have noticed a knight in shining armor, so zap him. That's 1 of 6. Then 2 of 6 is back over on the far left hand side towards the back corner. Then what we're going to do is we're going to jump on those 3 pressure pads so we can jump our way up top here. Then we'll use Leviosa to place this one into place, and then we'll actually just jump on that, and that'll cause these platforms to raise up so we can jump across them to the far left hand little walkway there, which is where the third statue is. Then the 4th one is in the middle there, on that little platform, and then the 5th one is over there on the far right hand side next to that little strength handle, and then you can see there the 6th one just down below and tucked away in the corner. So we'll drop down below, take that out, and that is going to get us our second House Crest, or the Gryffindor one. Then we're going to make our way through this doorway, and straight away we'll notice a safe here. So we'll just use Griphook to open that up with his key, and inside is going to be the character token for the Vocalist. So That's a bit random, but you know what? We'll take the Vocalist, right? Sure. Anyways, then we're just going to run towards our screen, grabbing some studs as we go. Again, we're not too worried about studs right now, but, you know, we can never really have too many, can we? But then when we're ready, in the front left-hand side, we'll notice a massive chest with a silver lock on it, so use Reductor to blow that up, and inside the chest is the third House Crest. Then, over here in the back, you'll notice a little, like, radio music player over there on the far right-hand side underneath that torch, so zap that, and that is going to be 1 out of 3. Now, we're just going to complete a little bit more story before we can get to that second radio player device. So we'll put that pressure pad into place, we'll step on it, then we'll run up these stairs, and here is the second of the radio players there in the middle. Then what we're going to do is, this is a bit of a tricky puzzle, but what we're going to do is one of your characters has to step next to the bookshelf there, and then use your other character to use Leviosa on the little switch to flip it around, so it flips the bookshelf around, causing the other player to get onto the other side of it. If you need more specific help with story-related stuff, we do have story videos for all these levels, but you know, the story stuff I'd say is pretty self-explanatory, but some challenges can definitely be a little challenging, hence why they're called challenges, I guess. But anyways, just faffing and flapping and yapping while we're not really focused on any collectibles here. But when we place these 2 little platforms into the wall, we're going to bounce up them, and then once we bounce up top, you'll notice the third radio player there, so zap that, and that is 3 of 3, and that's going to get us our 4th and final House Crest. Then, before we dip out of the level, you'll also notice in the corner another safe, so open that up with a grip hook's key, and inside is going to be the 3rd and final character token, Professor Vector. I have no idea who that is either, so a couple characters in this level who I just don't know, but anywho, we'll use Leviosa on the pillars there, then we'll head through, and that is going to take us away. So you've got Moaning, Myrtle, and see, I know who Moaning Myrtle is, right? She's the ghost who we fought at the beginning. Vocalist and Professor Vector. I mean, Vocalist, that's just like a generic name for someone who sings, so, I mean, that's not even like a real character. And then the House Crests, we did get all 4 of those. And the True Wizard, we knocked that out of the park. I mean, with a 6x stud multiplier and stud magnet, like, it's a deadly combo. We're never going to miss these True Wizards, you know. So, yeah, that's why multipliers and even stud magnets are just super important to get, because you won't have to worry about True Wizards, because, you know, if you don't have any multipliers, you go through the level in free play, you get all the collectibles, and then you miss out on the True Wizard, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Whereas when you get some multipliers, you don't even have to think about it, it just happens, you know what I mean? And gold brick count rising to 75, so we're 3/4 of the way to 100, which I guess means we are, like, still a ways away from overall we're still a ways away from the overall 200. But yeah, folks, that's going to do it for me for level number 10. Tom Riddle's Diary. Free play, we smashed through all the collectibles, had a good old time, certainly did. But yeah, we are kind of getting to the end of year 2, which is exciting, and that means we'll be moving on to the second half, the latter half of the free play kind of soon, which is exciting. But yeah, we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of this series. We're well into the free play, which is exciting. So before we know it, we'll be on to free roam, and then before we know it, we'll be done with this game. But anyways, I will see you all later. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, any of that good stuff. And until the next one, I'll see you later. See everybody. Bye.